Everyone. Have you ever wondered what happened to some of your favorite Korean actors who seem to vanish from the screen? Today, we're diving into the stories of famous Korean actors who have quietly retired from the spotlight, leaving fans with a mix of nostalgia and curiosity. From iconic roles to shocking career turns, these stars have walked away from the glitz and glamour of the entertainment industry. So, if you've been missing some of these faces, stick around till the end, because this is going to be a trip down memory lane. Let's start with Kim Hyun-jung, the actor who stole our hearts as Yoon Ji-hoo in Boys Over Flowers. With his calm demeanor and sweet personality, Ji-hoo became the character everyone rooted for, even though he wasn't the main lead. But what happened to the man behind the role? Born on June 6, 1986, Kim Hyun-jung began his career as the leader of the popular K-pop group SS501. However, it was his role in Boys Over Flowers in 2009 that catapulted him to worldwide fame. Who could forget his iconic blonde hair and the way he made us all swoon? Following his success in Boys Over Flowers, Kim Hyun-jung starred in Playful Kiss in 2010, playing Baek Sung-jo, a genius with a cold personality who gradually falls for the clumsy protagonist. While the drama didn't perform well in Korea, it was a massive hit internationally. During this time, Kim Hyun-jung became a star who couldn't step outside without attracting a crowd. But not everything in his life was glamorous. In 2014, his career began to crumble due to a series of controversies. He was accused of physical assault by an ex-girlfriend, and the case dominated the headlines for weeks. More scandals followed, involving lawsuits and even paternity disputes. Although he was cleared of some charges, his reputation had already taken a hit. In the midst of it all, Kim Hyun-jung decided to take a break and completed his mandatory military service from 2015 to 2017. After returning, he attempted to relaunch his career with music and smaller projects, but he couldn't regain the same level of success. Many fans found themselves torn between supporting him and feeling disappointed by the controversies. Today, Kim Hyun-jung seems to have found a different path. He appears to have left K-dramas behind and is now more focused on music, taking a more intimate approach with smaller shows and direct interactions with the fans who've stuck by him. In interviews, he has shared how much he's learned from his mistakes and is trying to move forward. Next, let's talk about Choi Ji-woo, a legend in the world of Korean dramas. Known for her heart-wrenching roles, Choi Ji-woo defined a generation of K-drama fans. But did you know that in recent years, she decided to step away from acting? Born on June 11, 1975, Choi Ji-woo began her career in the early 1990s. It didn't take long for her talent and beauty to shine, but her big breakthrough came in 2002 when she starred in the iconic Winter Sonata. This drama wasn't just a hit in Korea. It became an international phenomenon, particularly in Japan, and played a major role in spreading the Hallyu wave worldwide. Following Winter Sonata, Choi Ji-woo delivered more hits and earned the title Queen of Melodrama. She spent years as one of the most sought-after actresses in the industry. However, over time, she began to appear less in major productions. In 2018, she surprised fans by announcing her marriage to a businessman outside the entertainment industry in a very private ceremony. The following year, she revealed she was pregnant, making it clear that her priorities had shifted. Since then, Choi Ji-woo has focused on her family and stepped away from dramas. She did make a special cameo in Crash Landing on You, playing herself in a nostalgic scene that thrilled fans. It was a brief moment, but enough to remind everyone why she's so beloved. While Choi Ji-woo hasn't officially announced her retirement, it seems acting is no longer her top priority. She's enjoying a quieter life away from the spotlight, but is still cherished by her fans. After all, someone who shone as brightly as she did will always be missed. Now, let's talk about Jang Geun-suk, the actor who earned the nickname Prince of Asia for his undeniable charisma. Born on August 4, 1987, Jang Geun-suk started in the entertainment industry at a young age. He began acting as a child, but it wasn't until his teenage years that his career truly took off. In 2009, he starred in the iconic You're Beautiful, playing Hwang Tae-kyung, the grumpy leader of a fictional band. The drama became a massive hit, and his chemistry with Park Shin-hye had everyone rooting for the main couple. After You're Beautiful, Jang Gun-suk became one of Korea's most popular actors. He took on prominent roles in dramas like Mary Stayed Out All Night and Love Rain, showcasing not just his acting talent, but also his musical abilities. His music career flourished, especially in Japan, where he released several successful albums. However, despite his shining success, his career began to show signs of decline. Some of the dramas he starred in didn't achieve the same popularity as his earlier works, and fans noticed he was focusing more on music and personal projects. In 2018, he starred in Switch, Change the World, but shortly after, he announced his enlistment for mandatory military service. Jang Gun-suk's military service was a bit different. He was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, which disqualified him from active duty service. Instead, he served in an administrative role and remained largely out of the public eye during this time. When he completed his service in 2020, many expected a grand comeback, but that wasn't quite the case. Since then, Jang Gun-suk has kept a low profile. He's released a few musical projects and occasionally goes live to interact with fans, but acting no longer seems to be his main focus. Moving on, let's talk about Koo Hae-sun, the actress behind the lead character Jeom Jandi in Boys Over Flowers. This drama was a turning point in her career, but unlike what many expected, Koo Hae-sun took a very different path after reaching the peak of her popularity. Born on November 9, 1984, Koo Hae-sun initially pursued a career as a singer but eventually made a name for herself as an actress. Boys Over Flowers in 2009 brought her international fame, making her one of the most popular actresses of the time. Following this success, she appeared in other dramas like Angel Eyes in 2014, but none reached the same level of acclaim. What many people don't know is that Koo Hae-sun has always had interests far beyond acting. She is a visual artist, film director, and even a writer. Over time, she began stepping away from dramas to explore these other passions. In the film industry, she directed indie movies like Daughter, showcasing her creative side and offering a deeply personal perspective on serious themes. However, her personal life wasn't without its challenges. Her marriage to actor Ahn Jae-hyun in 2016 initially seemed like a fairy tale, but eventually turned into a highly publicized scandal. Their divorce in 2019 was filled with accusations and social media drama, further distancing Koo Hae-sun from the spotlight. Today, she is fully focused on her career as a visual artist and director. While she hasn't officially announced her retirement from acting, she has made it clear that her priority lies in creative projects outside of acting. Finally, let's talk about Won Bin, the actor who left an air of mystery by stepping away from the spotlight. Known for his talent and stunning looks, Won Bin was one of the biggest names in the Korean entertainment industry in the early 2000s. Born on November 10, 1977, Won Bin made his acting debut in the late 1990s. His breakthrough came with Autumn in My Heart in 2000, one of the first K-dramas to achieve international success. In this classic melodrama, he played Han Tae-suk, the devoted friend in love with the protagonist, capturing hearts with his charismatic performance. Following this success, Won Bin continued to shine in major films, most notably The Man from Nowhere in 2010. The movie was a box office hit and solidified his reputation as more than just a heartthrob. He proved himself as a versatile and powerful actor. However, to everyone's surprise, this became his final role. He hasn't appeared in any production since. Rumors about Won Bin's retirement have circulated for years, but he has never confirmed anything officially. Some speculate that he is incredibly selective and hasn't found a script that excites him since The Man from Nowhere. Others believe he chose to focus on a quieter life with his family. He has been married to actress Lee Na-young since 2015 and they share a child. In the meantime, Won Bin remains a familiar face in TV commercials and advertising campaigns, but his absence from acting continues to be a mystery. He is one of those rare actors who, even after stepping away, is still regarded as a living legend. Perhaps one day, a role will inspire him to return, but for now, his retirement seems all but certain. And there you have it, some of the most famous Korean actors who have quietly retired from the spotlight. From Kim Hyun-jung's dramatic career turn to Won Bin's mysterious absence, these stars have left an indelible mark on the world of K-dramas. Who do you miss the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more nostalgic trips down memory lane. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.